What's up, my dudes? This is Lioness. I'm playing Last Day Part 2. The 1.8.3 version just came out, the update. It's still beta, but this new version has zombies. Cocoons has appeared in affected zone, and it takes more than one person to destroy them. Find teammates to prevent the spread of infection. New tasks allow you to unlock new power armor abilities. Now you have access to engineering multi-tool. You can destroy the disease cocoons. You can attack other players with the multi-tool. Your armor has a special chip that prevents it. Don't try to take the multi-tool into your base. It won't work without your suit. And then balance. It's now easier to build a dog crate. We've reduced the cost of assembling the collections, which sounds good. And multiplayer, we finally get to play multiplayer, which I will be showing later on. And hopefully we'll be doing that later on, but we still gotta start off easy. Like always, you can't just go all in one run. This video is longer than my other videos. It will be longer than my other videos. Hopefully it won't happen again, but if it does, I'm sorry. It's just there's so much that I gotta show you guys, and there's so much that I didn't show you guys in the last video. I'm trying to keep my videos short and sweet, but as always, our little character, our little main guy, which I will show you guys maybe later how to do this, but we are gonna go into our little I call it inventory, but it's not our inventory, but it's kind of our little updates. We get an unknown box every 6 hours, which you could actually watch and get. It does have an ad, a 30-second ad, but you will be getting just random things. But most of all, you'll be getting the main things like that. We'll be getting gold coins, which is actually good. We'll need them later if you don't use them to actually advance or walk. They do have, besides the unknown box, the best is what is hot right now, basically what's trending. Rank 1 puppy, absolutely healthy and playful baby that will grow up to be very helpful, which is $4.99. Survivor's pack, great way to say goodbye to hunger, which is just food and a crowbar, and then backpack and water, which is 99 cents. Not that expensive. Special forces pack, which has armor, guns. As you can see, it's just very good, but it's $2.99, not too expensive either. But it's up to you guys if you guys want to buy it or not. If you just want to wait and just collect it, that's what I would do. Just collect it by yourself. If not, they always got that. The Special Force pack, they got basically SWAT armor, gun with more ammo. I forgot what that was called. Medical kit, 5 medical kits, and then rarities of guns, which you'll get 1 or 2. The building, you could get pine log 200 for $1.99, limestone 200 for $1.99 as well, and which are easy to collect either way. Pack for stash making, you get rope, a plant, cloth, which you will need to make clothes, scrap metal, duct tape, which is also easy to find but sometimes hard to find. And then you will get leather, which you will need skin from animals, and that will convert into leather. I'm sorry. And then turret parts, which actually makes a turret, which is basically a machine gun as sensors any enemy, and then it'll just go off and kill them. Heat sensor, which is now, this is the first time seeing them, but they finally got those going, which you will need for a turret as well. And then a safe for keeping 5 most valuable things. It's like a chest, just more better. It's better, and it's also harder for your raiders, which are people to come in that come and invade your home. If you go invade them too, um, to get into. And then we got stone room, which is 3x3, and it's basically just make your home stronger and better. Stone room. You get stone bricks, which you make out of limestone, and you need a workbench for that, and then oak plate, which you will need an oak tree, which you will need a special axe to do that. And um, oak trees are rare to find, and they're also in the danger zone. They're higher in danger zone than they are in other zones. Pine plank, which is just pine logs, but you create a workbench as well to create a plank, and then limestone and pine log, which is all $9.99, and the pack for stash making was 99 cents. And then metal room 3x3, which is even better than the stone room. It's actually harder to get in. They will need C4s, which is a type of bomb to get into to destroy your thing. Steel plate, those are really hard to find, and they're also really hard to make. I know that for a fact. I'll show you guys again later on. Aluminum plate, which you would need aluminum bars or this type of metal. Yeah, aluminum bars basically to melt it down to a plate. And then iron plate, which is made out of scrap metal, but you need the bar first, and then you'll out of the bar you make the plate, which is also you gotta do it on the workbench. And I'll show you guys that later on too as we continue. And then of course the oak log, and then the iron bar, which is made out of scrap metal, and then the iron bar goes into the iron plate, and then the brick, the limestone brick again, and then the plank and the limestone rock, and then the what's it called? Dang it, forgot. I didn't forget. Pine log. There you go. There you go. Okay, sorry guys. Which is also nice to have. But this is all your guys' decisions. You could actually buy a dog crate instead of creating one, which is great. Right now they're 50% off. It's $9.99 instead of $19.99. But it will help let your puppies grow if you find some or if you buy some. It's cute. It's cute. It's just cute. And then there's a rank 1 colored puppy, which is the color is kind of rare. It's not too familiarized to getting when you get a puppy, but it's $6.99, and they're adorable. They're just adorable. And then rank 4 puppy, which is I'm pretty sure it's the most rank, and it is where you can actually get a rank 4 puppy, and sometimes you'll get a true friend, which you will need to unlock rooms or secret areas to bunkers. And then rank 1 puppy, which is just a regular old little puppy. And then rank 3 puppy, which is close to rank 4, but if you breed rank 3 with rank 3, you have a better chance of getting rank 4 puppy and a better chance to getting a true friend puppy. They are more expensive. And then rank 1 colored puppy, which is more rare than the black colored puppy. $30.99, but they're all 50% off, and it's limited. I'm not sure for how long. And the dry food, which increases the chance of getting a rank higher when you crossbreed, which is $49.99. And then treats for dogs, and it's only for true friends, which is $1.99. But first you need to get a true friend puppy. You can't just buy them and then expect for every dog to get to it. And then there's also transport, which are these other special packs. Mechanic pack, which comes with the basically the basics and what you could find. Nails are harder to find than the rest of them, but you do get wiring, which is really super easy, and you'll probably have tons of it. I say save it just in case, all the time. Iron bar, and then scrap metal, which you could find easy too, and then just make it into iron bar. And then nails, which you have to make on a workbench, but it's just a long process. And then we have a ATV wheel, which you will need to make an ATV, which is very rare. And then engine part, which is not so rare. You'll find them in the Alpha Bunker once we go unlock that, but it's also rare finding them just going and exploring. And then chopper gas tank, which is it was really hard to find last time, but I did it and I got my chopper. But I'll show you guys how we could do that. We will find it in Alpha Bunker at some point. And then we got special mechanics, which is a little bit more up and up the things we need, like ball bearing. Those are easier to find too. You'll find a whole bunch of those, but I would keep every single one you find. And then rubber parts also, they're kind of easy to find. And then a wrench, which is super rare, and then bolts, which is kind of rare. And then a chopper wheel, which is very rare. And then a chopper fork, which you will also need to make the chopper complete. They're very super rare. And then you have gasoline that you could buy with your gold coins. You get the choice of 10, 30, or a couple of gas tanks. And then we also got equipment packs, suppression pack, special forces pack, pack for unlocking, and silence pack, which are pretty basic and basically cheap, but that's up to you guys again. If you guys want to unlock it, a suppressors pack, you get the Glock, you get the katana, the machete, saw blade, skull crusher, and then first aid kit. And then there's the rare, a very rare. The shotgun is rare, M16, and then a minigun. Minigun is very heavy to carry. You will walk slower than usual. And then special forces is SWAT armor, SWAT helmet, SWAT trousers, boots, modified Glock with extended magazine. That's what it's called, extended magazine. And then again, first aid kit, modified Glock with silencer, extended magazine, and laser sight. And also with the modified M16, same thing goes with the Glock. And then the modified AK-47, which also does the same thing as the other one. It has the same modifications as the Glock and the M16. And then pack for unlocking, Glock 17, first aid kit, iron hatchet, you will need for oak logs, a spiked devastator, which is kind of cool. It's just cool. But the iron hatchet, it's kind of hard to make too. You will need iron bar, I'm pretty sure, and a lot of wood. And then the football helmet, AK-47, VS Ventores, which does a lot of damage, but is slow. And then C4 explosive, which you will need to go raid and explode someone's wall, basically, so you could go inside and invade. And then tactical cap, body armor, trousers, and then boots for the silence pack, the katana, the machete, and then modified Glock with just a silencer, which is pretty cool because they don't hear it. Modified M16, I'm sorry, and then AK-47 also modified. And then we go into the experience. They just added the these new things where you could actually read a survivor's diary that they have left behind, and you could actually get experience points from this. Pine Forest magazine. Reading the magazine helps you learn about pine forest and get your exploration points. Reading this magazine helps you about the mountain region. The mountain region magazine kind of names itself oak forest. It teaches you about the oak forest and gets you more experience points. And then coins, 50 coins, which is pretty cool. Just to get extra stuff. First aid kit, and then basic backpack. And then the rare is gonna be northern forest, which I have yet not known about that. And then bunker documents which will help you a lot about to learn how to get into bunker and alpha about a bunker alpha. And then survivor's diary, which you will learn about survivor's bases and get experience points as well. There's the 2000 experience, which you could buy for $1.99, which will make your level up faster. And there's other little experience things that you could do. And then 50 coins, $1.99, 250 plus 75 free, $9.99, 375 plus 150, $14.99, and then 750 coins plus 400. It's not bad, but that's up to you. And then in your inbox, you will have an inbox all the way in the bottom, which will every day they will give you 3 water bottles and 3 cans of food, which is kind of nice of them, you know. It's kind of nice. And we did put our seeds last time into our garden, which made carrots, which is very helpful. And this is what we got so far. I forgot to put all of this in last time. I had run out of time, but besides that, it's all good. And it's the garden bed, our chest, and then our extra little chest in the old pickup truck, which is nice. And then he's the healer, which he will help a lot. He comes around every day. He's not rare. He comes around and he tries to give you the best. Hey survivor, I think you need some help. I have something for you. Herbal mix. It seems that enemies are headed at your fist themselves. Damage in hand to fights increased by 30%, which is awesome. And then brainweed seeds. The brain is stretched to the limit. You get every detail. The experience you gain is increased by 100%. Also awesome. And then the strange berries, just like a compass showing north. You feel where you can find the stuff you are interested in. Chance to finding a weapon increased by 5%. And you could choose any of those. And he will stay for 12 minutes. And after that, he'll go away, but he'll still come back. And you could eat and watch, which means it will be an ad. It's a 30-second ad, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth getting it than not. But in this video, I'm gonna try to do my best and show you guys more than what I've already showed you. And I'm gonna try to explore a little bit. It's definitely cool. I love this game. It's definitely the best. And you gotta always watch out with your hunger and your water. But your thirst. That's what I meant. Not your water. Your thirst. You gotta make sure that those are always above 20, because then they will start doing damage. There's an event. There's a plane crash nearby. There are hardly any survivors, but they can be some useful. There can be some useful stuff, which is great. And usually, yeah. Okay, so a plane crash is right there. Plane crashes is they're easy to find in the beginning when you start the game, but they are harder to find later on. But there will be other events that will start appearing. The plane crash, though, it does have a lot of luggage, and it does have a lot of leverage to finding cool stuff and finding things you'll need. Not only useless stuff, but things you'll need later on. I always recommend saving everything you can. If not, then throw away the useless stuff. Yeah. But we'll start searching these luggages. It's kind of messed up because people paid to get on display. People paid extra for their luggage. Alright. So pretty far so good, huh? Alright, so we found a bolt, scrap metal, rope, first aid kit, a baseball bat, and bolts, like I just said, and then ball bearing. That's what it's called, ball bearing, and a beanie. which we will equip the beanie. You could either push equip, or you could go to your little guy and then put on the little beanie, and you will get more armor. Unfortunately, the beanie has been used, and it doesn't have as much time. So your clothes do get run out, and we found a card R, which is for Bunker Romeo, which we'll be needing later on once we start unlocking more land. And then we got tactical boots and tactical paints, which is nice too, because we now could put the trousers and the boots on. I don't know why they call it trousers. It's pants. You know, it's just pants. There's nothing more to it. It's pants. And then we got some more stuff. Not disappointing. Definitely not disappointing. There's a whole bunch of luggage just thrown around, huh? It sucks. We got one water bottle. And we got working boots, which is kind of nice. And then we got a piece of cloth. 5 pieces of cloth, actually. And then we got duct tape, which we will need later on as well. But yeah, always keep track of your thirst and your hunger. Just always do that. And sometimes you won't need the water bottle. I recommend deleting it when you're exploring, just in case you need extra room. If you're at your home base, I say put it in your chest and save it, because you'll see why you'll need it later on. Oh, we found another weapon, which is nice. We got a hammer. It'll do some damage, but you know, a weapon's a weapon. A weapon's a weapon. Alright, we found a jerky, some beef jerky, and then 2 pieces of gold bar. Gold bar is kind of rare. You'll start seeing it later on. And then we got more stuff, and then we found a mobile phone. Like I said, sometimes you won't need it, so I just delete it. That's what I would do. It will be used later on when you get to a higher level, but not right now. Like, if you can save it, save it. If you can't, then just try not to, you know. And then right now we just got an expensive watch. We will need that for later on as well. But like I said, if you can't save it, don't save it. If you can, then do so. Man, these people were really packing, huh? Packing some food, packing some everything. And I hate when the backpack fills up. I hate it. Cause it's like, man, I don't want to delete anything, but if I don't have any more time to come back and get everything again, what would I do? What would I do? Would I just leave everything that might be of value to, or not? And also, just one little good tip is that if you stay in an area too long, a wolf or a zombie will come up to you, even if you have not distracted, or even if you haven't seen anything. Even if the whole thing is just empty, it's just staying there a while, they will come after you for sure. We got a tactical hat now, and then a what's it called, a shirt, basically. Yeah, which is nice, but they're both used. The tactical hat is almost done. When it starts hitting the red, that means it's almost worn out. And once it's worn out completely, you don't have it no more. You'll need to find more clothing. It also happens with the weapons. Once it starts hitting red, it means your weapon is being worn out, and then it will break, just like your axe and your hatchet. Yeah, we got another weapon, which the crowbar, then another cleaver, and then we got a rubber part, which we'll definitely need. We'll definitely need that later. See, that's what I was talking about. roaming zombies will come out of the nowhere, which is kind of messed up because you might be like all concentrated on finding all your things, and then they'd be like, oh no, we're here now, you know, and they'll start hitting you, and they'll be unexpected most of the time. Yeah, our backpack's pretty full, which I do not like. I don't like how it gets full like that. It's crazy. You can unlock now a fourth pocket for yourself, um, which is cool, or a third pocket. Yeah, a third pocket for yourself. So you get your weapon and then your food, and then you could unlock a third pocket on the left side when you pull up your little guy. And then we just found beer. Who would have known? But for me, beer is useless in this game. You do pee a lot. You do pee instantly right after you drink it, which is kind of bad. Because if you drink it when you're in a place where you're not in your home base, or you're not safe to just stand there for a while, when you pee, you actually can't move. You can't hit them at all, which sucks. Because you're just there and you're just taking damage while you're peeing. And sometimes he has to go really bad, or she has to go really bad. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. But, oh man, my backpack's all full. Alright, I'm just checking around to see if I see any more luggage. If not, I will come back and collect the rest of it. This plane really got it bad, huh? Yeah. Alright. Only now, military backpack machete, 50 coins, $1.99, 50% off. That's a sweet deal. Military backpack does give you 10 more item, 5 more items than the regular backpack does to carry, which is better. So in total, you will be able to carry 20 items, which is nice, because then you could carry more than usual, and now you won't have to make double trips. So we will be going home. You could run, which will use up 30% of your energy, which is also sweet. And the plane is there for 58 minutes, so that gives us enough time. As you guys can see, there's some other survivor spaces, the bunkers, the new wall, the pine trees, and the limestone rocks, which I will show you guys later. And then all the way on the left side, there is oak trees, and then the watchtower, and then infested forest, which is it's kind of scary. It's pretty scary. It's very scary. I've only gone there once. I did not want to go back. I would have died instantly, and I did not want to lose all my stuff. Alright. So we still are level 4, which is kind of nice. We do have all this stuff, so I'm going to try to put it in all this chest. It's a good thing I found card R, but I need card A and B, which are the bunkers that I could only get to right now. Later on, maybe I'll be able to get to bunker C and bunker D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, X, T, U, V, Y, and Z. But yeah. Yeah, there's definitely not enough space to put everything in, which kind of sucks. It really does suck sometimes. Yeah. Okay. So we're putting that with that. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna put this. Yeah. You could put the scrap metal or any other extra stuff in like for example the garden bin. You could put it as like if you were making the seeds. It will not destroy it and it will not remove it. It'll just stay there until you take it off, which is nice. It won't do anything else. Alright. Like I said, always keep up with your hunger and your thirst. Always. Make sure he's always good. Because if not, you'll start taking damage and then die. Which is never good. Alright. Okay, so working bench, basic garden, and then a campfire and small box. So I could actually make a campfire right now to get rid of some inventory. I put it over here. Alright. Let's craft this campfire once and for all, just so we could get over with. Alright. There we go. And our building, let me just build this real quick, and I'm a fast forward, sorry guys. Alright. There we go. It's cute. It's cute. Just pew 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 pew. Yeah, let me just. There we go. Just trying to get rid of some inventory. Just nothing against it. It's just I don't want to be stacked with so much stuff in my backpack. Alright. I still need a little bit of space, just in case I need to get more stuff, you know. Let's see. I might have to make more floor once and for all and get rid of that wood and probably put something in the truck or have more space to put things in. Okay, there we go. Right, so I got one slot open, which I will put my canned food because I already have food. And we don't need that right now, but it's always also good to have extra food, just in case. Always just good to have it. Alright. The vent humanitarian aid box was dropped nearby. There must be something interesting inside. So this aid box actually is more common to find, and they will pop up more. So I will not go to it. I will go to the plane and collect the rest of it. But the aid box I will show you guys later, and it's pretty cool. And sometimes it does have some cool stuff, and sometimes it does have some rare stuff, which is kind of nice. And it shows you when you go, which is really cool. Alright, so we're just gonna collect the rest of the stuff. It does tell you the time, and it does tell you the temperature on the loading zone, the loading screen. Sorry, on the loading screen, it does show you the time and the temperature. And zombies do like it better when it's cool, so you'll see them roaming more or being more active, which is a little scary, but you know, we'll get through it. We'll go through it together. Yes, I'm just collecting everything I can. I don't know whether to. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the water bottle. Like I said, if you don't need it at the moment, don't take it. Just in case you need an open spot, just like I did right now. Let's see. Alright. So I got the beer, guys. Finally got the beer. What else? Let me see. Okay, so I picked everything up. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Global map. It's called the global map, which is nice. Okay. My energy is at 13. I did skip over, and so you guys don't see the ads, but you can get more energy by seeing 30-second ads or paying 25 cents for extra energy. But it does reload. Your energy does reload to full if you don't play for a while, or if you just let it be, which is nice. Unfortunately, the temperature isn't in Celsius. That's what it's called. Celsius. It's not in Fahrenheit at all. Alright, so let's put some stuff away. I will need a small box, extra chest. That is for sure. Alright, let's try to make some small. Sorry, guys. Put the craft instead of the craft. I will need some extra chest. My inventory is full. If your inventory is full on your backpack and you want to make something, it will not let you make it unless you take something out, which is kind of a little funny. But yeah, it will show up in your backpack when you craft something. It won't show up on your chest, in your chest, or anywhere else. It will show up in your backpack. Put that there. That way we have 3 chests total, plus the old pickup truck, which is kind of nice, and it will help when you just need extra space. So that's pretty nice, you know. It's pretty nice getting that to happen. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit the global map and show you guys what it looks like and how it is. We did pick everything up from the plane crash. Well, the luggage, not everything from the plane crash. So we got Bunker Bravo, which is a level 2 threat. The yellow marks are level 2. The red marks are level 3. We got the infested forest, which is level 3, which also is where the big one is. And the big one is scary. It basically takes a little bit of damage when you kill it. And then we got Bunker Alpha, which is level 3 threat, and you will get some traits from that. And then Limestone Ridge, threat level 1. Pine Bushes level threat 1. Green means level 1, threat level 1. And then Pine Bushes, Pine Wood, those are where more infested zombies are. And then Pine Bushes, and then Wire Rope Base, which is someone else's base, but it's basically computerized base that was just made for this. Hopefully it hasn't switched up. I used to just be able to go to that base and just invade them, and they wouldn't come back at me, which is good. And then we got the Oak Bushes, which is level 2, but it's still dangerous. And then the Watchtower, which you will need a generator to get to the Watchtower. There is a lot of zombies and it's really infested, but the Watchtower actually spreads out more. And then they just added the wall sector a while back, which is just a wall where you gotta get everything to the little computer and it will unlock, and I hope it unlocks more land too. And then the power jack, which you need to find a clan first, and then the Bunker Charlie, which is level 3, but it's so far away. But all of the places that you go to will give you different traits for your character. Besides the experience you get, you will get different traits, and the more traits you get, the better, and the more experience you get with the traits is better as well. Alright, so besides that, guys, that's the part 2 video. Sorry it was so long, but thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next videos. Alright, bye my dudes.